Hi guys, I am Ayush Agarwal. I have done my graduation from MNIT Allahabad in 2018 and I have done my graduation in computer science and technology. And currently I am working at Dunzo as a software engineer and I work mostly on user side services. So the search engine in Dunzo app and the catalog pages and all those user side services I work on. So I'm working there for around more than 1 year. And before working at Denzo, I was working at Citrix and I worked there for around 2 years. And there also I was working as a software engineer. So in my career, mostly I worked as a backend developer, and as a backend developer, the main responsibilities that you have is like maintaining the servers, making deployments, and coming up with the new features. So yeah, so these are the responsibilities that we have, and like as I have around 3 years of experience. So at my experience, so the companies are expecting. So in interviews, the companies are expecting the mainly two things. The first one is the data structures and algorithm, and along with that, they're also expecting some system designs knowledge also. So these are the two common things. And for freshers, so only data structures and algorithm is a must thing. So yeah, that's all about me. Yeah, so let's discuss this problem. And I saw this problem in one of my interviews. So in this problem, we are given a total number of courses, and courses are labeled from 0 to n minus 1. And along with that, we are also given some dependencies in between the courses. So let's say, for example, if we were given this dependency, so here the course number 0 depends on the course number 1. So that means we need to solve the course 1 before completing the course 0. So the objective is to find that whether we can finish all the courses or not. And before finishing any course, we need to complete all the dependencies of that course. So let's take this example. Okay, total number of courses are 2 and there is one dependency that is given. So here the course 1 needs to be done after completing the course 0. So what we can do, we can first finish the course 0 and then we can do the course 1. So in this case we can complete all the courses, so the answer is 2. Similarly, in this example, the total number of courses are 2 and the dependencies are like before completing course 1 we need to complete course 0, and before completing course 0 we need to complete course 1. So you can see that there is one cyclic dependency in between the courses here. So that's why we cannot finish all the courses, right? So basically our objective is to find that whether there is any cycle in this dependencies or not. Okay, so let's move to the code part. So I am trying to solve this. So basically what I am trying to do, I am trying to write the topological sort of these dependencies, and if we can successfully write the topological sort of all dependencies, then we can say that we can finish all the courses, otherwise we cannot. Okay. So let's start with the coding part. First I am taking this vector dependency count, and here I am storing all the dependencies of a specific course. So let's say for this example, the course 1 depends on course 0. So the course 1 has a dependency of 1, and similarly the course 0 depends on course 1. So the course 0 has also one dependency. So I am storing all the dependencies of all the courses initially, and after that I have taken this vector completed course. Here I am storing that whether that specific course is completed or not. So initially I am assuming that all the courses are not completed, so I am taking it as false. And after that I am creating the edges for iterating the BFS part. So let's say in this example the course 1 depends on course 0. So I am creating an edge from course 0 to course 1, because that means if we complete the course 0 then we can reach to course 1. So that's why I am storing the courses in this way, and I am initializing the dependency of this course. Okay, here the course 1 depends on course 0. So I'm increasing the dependencies of course 1. So this will be the state of the graph for this example after this part, and here we will start the BFS part. So initially we can assume that all the courses that have a 0 dependency, we can pick them up and complete them. So for all such courses I will mark them as completed, and I will push them inside the BFS queue. and after this I will do the standard topological sort wala part. Okay, here I will take one course, one completed course. So here, like, our queue at every state will only store the completed courses. So I will pop one of the completed course from the queue, and I will iterate all the dependent courses of that course, and I will decrease the dependency count of the dependent course. And if after decreasing the dependency, if the dependent course has a zero dependency, that means we can also complete them. So I will mark that dependent course as completed, and I will push this inside our queue. Okay, so this will mark all the possible courses that we can complete as completed. And like, if let's say if there is any cycle, so all those courses will be marked as false in completed vector, because there is no such case when the dependency will be zero for those courses. So after that I will check, I will iterate all the completed courses, and if I am finding any course that is not yet completed, I will return false, that we cannot complete all the courses, otherwise I will return true. So this is the code for this.